Welcome everyone to the government and governance video per se. This will be a short understanding of how the governance actually happen. Is it maximum government and less governance, or is it maximum governance and less government? What are you looking at it, and how does this work around? So, what is government? Refers to the people with authority to govern a country, and who are these people? These are monarchs, these are governor generals, these are elected people, which might be the prime minister, cabinet ministries. This might be legislatures, senate, house of representative, auditor generals. We are talking about judiciary, court of appeal, supreme court, attorney generals, regional courts, judicial courts, and what we are looking into it. I am just giving you an overview of various governments that happens. Certain government might not have on monarch, governor general, privy council, and service commissionerate. This is where monarchy is available, but most of the democratic government would be having a president or a prime minister or a cabinet or a ministers. As you go around it, a government has to have a legislative wing, it has to have a judiciary wing per se. So, what is governance then? Simply put, it is act of governing. World Bank definitions is the manner in which power is exercised in the management of the country, economic, social, and social resources for development. And that is what governance is all about. It. Government is the people who are governing a country, who has the power to issue orders and get the orders implemented. Governance is the act of governing, those issuing of orders and implementation of orders is governance. So, characteristics of good governance is participatory, which encourages wide participation of citizens in decision making. Consensus oriented attempt to reach decision based on the widespread activities or agreement. We're talking about transparency, being open to scrutiny in decision making process, responsive, listening and responding to the needs of its citizen, effective and efficient, providing basic services, equitable and inclusive, not excluding sectors of the population, especially those that are vulnerable or probably are marginalized. Now, roles and responsibility, may I say, expectation of the elected official, the responsibilities of a member of parliament as a legislator, attend parliament regularly and on time, contribute meaningfully to the debate in the parliament and the parliamentary committees, actively participate in the work of the parliamentary committees as and when assigned, consult regularly with the constituents so as to better represent their views in the parliamentary debates and decision making, keep constituents informed about the decision on laws, on policies, and the implications of those decisions for the constitution. Role, responsibilities, and expectation of elected official. What are they? The responsibilities of the member of parliament as a representative maintain regular office hours at the venue that is easily accessible to the constituent, the general public, if I may say so, and possibly interact with the constituent in their communities at their regular interval. So be in touch with the public. Meet regularly with the constituent to listen to, understand, and discuss their position in the community, the national issues, including but not limited to identifying the local and the national policy issues, strategies to address them, consult with and engage in discussion with a wide cross section of the constituent, understand the pulse, understand their sentiments, understand what they are expecting out of you, how the constituency development fund has been spent, or probably all the constitute development plans and all other related development plans and programs that will directly affect the constitution thereby. The responsibilities of member of parliament, let me continue with this, as representative shares with constitute the information of the issues that affect them and to do in a simple and transparent and probably easily accessible fashion. Monitor programs, monitor projects in the constituency in collaboration with the constituents, the citizen, the public, and or their community representative and or organization, guided by the core values identified as Vision 2030, 2040, 2060, whatever the visions might be of the respective government, represent the best ideals that can be done, avoiding behavior that can bring the constitutions and the members of the constituents in disrepute, collaborating with all constituents in non-partisan manner. We and the affairs of the constitution, refraining from corrupt practices and policies. Now, what? Let me recount the roles of a counselor. Aggressively represent the concern of the citizen, of the division of a clear, well-researched and articulated fashion. Attend regular monthly meetings of the municipal corporation in parish capital. You need to attend municipal corporation subcommittee meeting as and when required. Make representation of the municipal corporation in every matter which it should concern municipal corporation roads, repairs and maintenance, public cleansing, garbage collection, maintenance of parks and market, upkeep of public cemeteries, installation of a new street light and maintenance of an existing street light, construction and maintenance of public sanitary convenience, liaison with the poor relief department in respect to the needs and the poor of the divisions. As the responsibilities of councillor, make representation of the municipal corporation in all matters, establish and maintenance of the minor water supply system, that is endowment of springs, constructions and maintenance of catchment tanks and community wayside tanks, monitor the operations of children homes for the aged and or for the homeless. We're talking about the street people, people who are vagabonds, to ensure their proper functioning, to control public vending, ensure the equitable allocations of all funds collected by municipal corporation among all divisions in the parish, recommend the establishment of public parking facility, monitor the establishment and maintenance of transportation centers, especially in the main towns of the parish. We are talking about streamlining and regularize building regulations there. The responsibilities of councillor work with the member of parliament to ensure that the activities are not being duplicated. Be generally available to your divisional constitutional in order to answer questions, write recommendation, give advice, and do ancillary activities. Attend setups, funeral services, weddings, anniversaries, graduations, civic ceremonies as a part of your ongoing representational duties. Work with parish development committees in planning for the division. Liaison with agencies such as Ministry of Social Security, NWA, JSF, IF, and other NGOs, and assist them to submit applications for the projects in a community. Ensure the registrations of individual who qualifies as contractor with the municipal corporation and National Contract Commission. Work closely with zone supervisors and in identifying the needs of the division. The civic responsibility is the responsibility of citizens in the democratic society. It involves active participation in nation building by informed citizens committed to constructive engagement to achieve the desired social, economic, and political outcomes. So, what kind of participation are we talking about? We are talking about abiding by the law, paying the taxes, accepting jury duty, caring for others, and duty to care. Be human. What kind of participation are we talking? Civic responsibilities? Yes. Vote, voting in the election, registering to vote, participating in the budget, monitoring your money has been spent, well spent, and holding the member of parliament accountable. If they are not performing up to the desired mark, you need to change them. You need to remove them. So, how do we hold our MP or the member of parliament accountable? Regularly attend the community meetings and actively participate in the meeting in an agreed form. Encourage the formations of active community groups, community organization in the community to address issues concerning to constituents. Practice good governance in community groups or organization, including transparency, accountability, sound financial management, sustainability, democratic leadership, regular election of officers, and ethical conduct. Continuously seek to improve dialogue and relationships between individual groups and within the constitutions with the member of parliament. Keep informed and be willing to share information in an unbiased, constructive, and in a non-partisan manner. Actively participate in the development of the constituency development plan and all other related development plans and programs. So, about accountability, actively participate in determining how the Constituency Development Fund will be spent actively engaged with MP on regular basis, including but not limited to discussion and constituents about A. Parliamentary debates and decisions on laws and policies and their implication on the Constitution. B. Positions on community and national issues. C. Local and national priorities, issues and strategies. D. Development programs, projects taking place in the constituency. Monitor development in Parliament either through visiting press houses to keep a track on the live broadcast of the houses and or through print or electronic media reports. Monitoring development in Parliament either through visiting the Parliament or keeping in track with the live broadcast of the House and through print and electronic media, actively assist and monitor the work of the MP and promises made to the constituent, participate in training to build the capacity to monitor the member of parliament, hold the member of parliament accountable in his representation of the constitution, and insist that he, probably she, meets the agreed standard of representation. With this, I come to an end of this video. Thank you for watching the same.